This is Masha from future, from when the rest of this footage is. I just wanted to say that this is the rest of the SF interview that my mom did a really long time ago. I just never got to uploading because I had an insane amount of schoolwork this week because it's Thanksgiving break and my teachers decided, let's pile everything on. 2, I am uploading a video, like a full 2-week vlog. It should be Monday evening or Tuesday morning, depending on if my computer decides to crash. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the...
What is the difference between sharing news and gossiping?
I feel like gossiping is telling people you aren't really close with, or like purposely like telling a bunch of people about someone else. I mean, sharing news, like with people I'm close with, we talk about everything. So like if we see something happening, like of course we'll discuss it, but like I don't like gossiping. I feel like is just telling a bunch of people, even if it's truthful information, but like sharing information with a bunch of people that you're not close. Talking about news or the current situations with your close friends is fine. It's not gossiping because it's not going to go anywhere. It's just staying between you and your friends. But then you have to make sure that your friends are actually going to keep it between you, which is like, yeah.
If you had all the money you need, what would be your home?
Home? I don't know. I don't know. I want to live in a city and I want to live in an apartment, so like in a city apartment.
Can you describe me the apartment of your dream?
You can look at my Pinterest boards. It's probably a very homey apartment. Like I don't need a big space. I don't know how to describe it because it's like I can show you pictures because it's on my Pinterest board. But yeah, I can't describe it. Next question.
Some people say that charity is just another way to please one's ego. Like, look how good and kind I am. Do you think it is fair, at least at some extent?
I feel like it's not to some extent. I feel like to some people it's definitely true. Some people definitely do it because it's like for the fame and look how much money I have and look how much I can donate and look, but it's not like, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm saying there's definitely like people that like actually do it because that's what they want to do and they want to make the world a better place. But I definitely like think that there's people that do it just to show off. So like I'm not gonna say that it's every person that does charity has a little part of themselves that does it to satisfy their ego. That's definitely not true, but I'm saying like it's definitely that there's definitely people in the world that do that.
Okay, let us talk about those who are like trying to show how they're kind and rich they are. Should they better stop participating in charity or let them go on with this ego?
Get them go on, benefit from it.
Can you imagine that the other ones you were talking about, they still have their own ego, and just somewhere
everyone has an ego. I have an ego, but
you know, it was actually my idea when you was a child. So because most of the children are always asking like, "Mom, buy me this, buy me that," and everything, and that's my last like request, and like in 2 minutes there would be another one. And we had a deal, and you never broke it, that once a week I can buy you one thing, whatever you want to, but just once. And after that, you understood all the importance of this choice, and you could not make a choice. And you often made like really strange ones. For example, when it was your first time in New York, and I took you to this like huge 4 or 5 story toy store, and it was like enormous, and they told you that you could buy one thing but anything you want here, because we were in New York. It was so I was like really ready to spend quite a sum of money. And do you remember what you bought?
I don't remember what I bought.
You could have buy like mechanical railway or doll or everything. You bought candy on a stick, this big, and you went to the street, and it was like really windy, and you was looking at it, and I was afraid that you're gonna like stick to it like this, because it's like this big, and like in 2 minutes you understood that it was like a dramatical mistake in your life, because your mom is not the one to renegotiate with. So this would be your candy, and this would be the only thing you buy in this huge toy store. No, in New York we bought something else, but in this toy store. And you were like
with tears.
You was like allegorical.
Oligarch. I was an oligarch.
You were like a symbol of a bad choice, you know.
Oh.
Small,
the epitome.
Yeah, like small girl, real unhappy with a huge candy, understanding that life was like broken, spoiled. That's how bad choices look like. Never do one.
Never make bad choices.
What is betrayal for you?
Someone shares something that was mine. I don't know. Just that's hard. Can I not do this?
When someone is saying you betrayed yourself, what does it mean to you?
I feel like people are just trying to guilt trip me at that point. Like, you betrayed yourself. Like, no, you're just guilt tripping me. Like, I don't. If I betrayed myself, I can tell that to myself. You can't tell me that I betrayed myself, because then you're just trying to guilt trip me.
Like really encourage or discourage you, or you are quite an independent person?
Of course people can discourage me, but I feel like I'm both. Like, I get discouraged by people's reactions a lot. Wow, who is blasting that bass? Do you hear that? People's reaction can sometimes make me stop doing something, but a lot of the times I start doing something depending on myself.
Have a certain character in movies you really feel sorry for? So draw me the picture.
I feel bad for old people that are very lonely and, you know, try and make everything better, but in the end they get scolded and I'm like, no, please. And it makes me really sad. Like that Grey's Anatomy episode where they had this really big family, and this one of the grandfathers, he was like kind of the only one left in his generation, so to say, of the family, and he always made the family come to family reunions, but none of them wanted to be there, but they just came because he, like, you know, they just felt like they needed to, but he, like, this was like the one time a year he saw his other family. And they ended up playing this game where a lot of people ended up getting hurt, and they all blamed him. And he was just like, I was just trying to keep my, like, this was his, like, the one thing he was looking forward to. And then, yeah, I feel like they try so hard, and they try and make everyone happy, and they're so lonely themselves. And in the end, it doesn't work out, and everyone blames them, and I just feel bad.
Does it mean that if you do not trust anyone, no one can betray you?
I mean, the less people I trust, I kind of have that mindset, but it's more like the less people I trust, the less I get betrayed. Yeah, like, it's not the mindset that I'm not going to trust anyone, but I definitely, like, just, like, don't trust most people. But I feel like just some people trust everyone. I just don't trust everyone.
But do you understand that to be close to someone, you have to trust him?
If I want to be close to them, I'll make the effort to do that. I mean, yeah, I think if you want to make the effort to get to know a person and to trust them, you have to open up to them. But I'm just saying, like, I don't take that lightly. Like, I don't make that decision lightly. If I find a person and I want to be close with them and we both want to make that effort, then I'm ready to open up. But it's not like I'm very picky, so to say.
What kind of attitude would hurt your feelings more?
If they not lead me on in the sense, but I feel like I can trust them, but in the end they're just using me. It's more like of a disappointment, like, I feel like.
Don't you think that we are all using everyone, but just in different ways? I
mean, definitely, but like I'm saying like they only use me.
All the relationship is like about give and take.
I know. I'm not saying that. Not that. I'm just saying, like, using me, like, I don't know, as a gateway to someone else, or when they need me for something, or, you know, like, I have this one friend and they want to get to, like, you know, like, I have, like, some type of physical purpose to them, not like I want to be friends with you.
If you see that someone not very close to you is suffering, or like
In this, what sense?
not physically, but has kind of problem, maybe lonely, or maybe has some problems. What is more like you to support a person with words, or like with showing that you're sorry for him?
I mean, it matters on what that person is feeling. Like I sometimes, you know, just saying hi to a person, or, you know, noticing them, or making them feel, like making them smile or make them feel special. It's a Twice reference. I'm so proud of myself. Because I know what it is to feel like down and having no one to talk to. Damn it, I'm not gonna cry.
Does it happen often that you are telling people what they want to hear more than what you wanted to say?
No. I mean, I haven't been in a situation where what they want to hear is something I don't want to say. Sometimes it's not what I was thinking of saying, but then I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, I was trying to make them feel better, and if this is what makes them feel, like, I haven't been in a situation where I try and make a person feel better by saying something that's not true to me. Does that make sense?
What's the next country you would like to go to?
Oh, I'm ready to go to just about any country at this point.
So, but if you had, like,
I've never been anywhere in Asia. I've never been anywhere in Asia except Moscow, but that's Eurasia. That's the Europe part of Russia. And Sochi's not Asia too.
So maybe the eastern part of Moscow is Asia.
Yeah.
Is there one person in your life with whom you do not communicate right now, but you really miss him or her?
Yeah. Let's just leave it at that.
You feel sorry you didn't...
We're not gonna have this conversation.
Okay, we're not gonna try again. Stop it.
Yes.